So it's later on and everybody kind of had to go home for their respective reasons. It's week 9, 21st of the 11th, 19. So everybody had to rush off to get home for stuff, which was completely fine. So what I planned to do was, I had a friend who was going into the Broadway anyway, so I met up with him. I told him beforehand what was going on, so that he knew. And when I got there, I was Lucy. I was an Irish girl, and we went around the Broadway for about half an hour. And I was telling him stories of Lucy, running around in the woods, and how she broke her arm. I've never broken my arm. How she does horse riding, and she does this and she does that. So it was very different, and he played along with it for the most part, bless him, and just kind of helped me out. But it was a really good experience, and I was a little bit nervous to begin with, a little bit like wobbly, but the more that I did it, the longer that I did it, the more confident I got, the more I was able to fully go out there and do it. I was talking to staff in Irish. I was asking for things. I went into shops that I wouldn't normally go into when I did shopping there. And I even spoke a little bit of Gaelic because I researched the language of the Irish, which is the Gaelic, and I managed to remember a few words, but not really that much. So it would kind of pop up and pop out. But it was a really fun experience, and I am quite upset that I missed doing it with everybody else. But yeah, I've done it. That's all that matters. So yeah, it was a fun experience, and I enjoyed it. My strengths were that I was able to keep the accent up. I kept the accent up, I kept the act up, and I didn't really fall behind until I was on the bus going home, and then I kind of came back to normal. A weakness would be that I did see somebody else that I knew on the Broadway, and they kind of came up and I stopped acting, which I forgot that I was kind of doing. So my weakness from this was that I stopped acting and had a conversation with them. But I think that because there was nobody else there who was doing the project, I kind of just forgot that I was doing it until my brain went, stop, you are in a performance now, go back to doing Irish. So I made up an excuse saying that my gran needs to ring me, I'll be back, I'll see them later. But I definitely tried to keep it up more for the rest of the night. So, yeah.